Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, let me introduce first. My name is Nauren Kesuma Putri and I'm from class 40 and I'm from English Education Department from UIN Sunan Gunung Jati Bandung. So here, the reason why I made this video because I want to completely my task from excessive listening course. And then the task is about I already watched the video from the TED video. And then, of course, I get the informations and some important things after watching that video. So, in this video, I want to explain about the important things or the information that I already get from the video. So, let's start from the first important points and then make sure that you have to hear it these important points until the last minutes, okay? So let's start. Firstly, I want to share to you about the titles and the speakers in that video that I already watched it before to avoid confusions for those of you who will watch this video until the end. So the title is The Greenhouse in a Box Empowering Farmers in India and the speaker is Satya Ragu Mukhapati. But I want to say sorry first because I'm not pretty sure that I called his name in the right way, but I hope you can understand it. Okay, before we next to the first important things that I want to explain to you, but I want to explain first the main topic from the video. So, the main topic in this video is talking about and discussing about the poverty-stricken small farmers who need educations in agricultures that can facilitate the farming process and also the tools for agricultural processes that the farmers need support from the government of India. And also the speakers raised the issue of regarding the income earned by the farmers because the income was uncertain and often and even decreases. So the first important point is about the factors that hinder the farming process. Discussions about environmental conditions. Each region has its own characteristics. Therefore, farmers must know it and prepare various tools that are adequate for agricultural processes in each environment. Then, about the weather. This is one the factor that it cannot be predicted with certainty and requires very good preparations with adequate tools and the media for farmers so as not to disturb or even hinder the agricultural process. There is two weathers. The first is about the dry seasons. Farmers need to maintain the temperature of their agricultural land so that it does not dry out. And second weather is the rainy seasons. Farmers need to cover the agricultural lands because trying to cover up the land for trying to not make it die because it absorbs too much water. Okay, after hearing about the first important point, let's next to the second important point. The second important point tells about the tools and the media for farmers. The tools needed by the farmers are usually only hoes. Did you know hoes? Of course, you know it. But is it still effective nowadays with traditional methods like this? Of course not. Therefore, the government have to facilitations with tractors for farmers to facilitate the farming process. And then the second one is about media. Okay, the media. Then regarding the required media such as a soil, fertilizers, seeds, and other, it must be of a good quality in order to produce the good and perfect farming results according to the needs and desired by the community. Okay, after you hearing about the second important points, let's next to the third important points. So the third important point is about solutions to deal with factors, tools, and media that become obstacles to agricultural processes. In the video, the speakers said that every farmer who has worked hard to continue to produce agricultural products of good perfect quality with makeshift skills and tools is extraordinary. Therefore, the government should realize that how great is the service of farmers to maintain, care for, and even cultivative agriculture for public consumption very well, even with all the makeshift tools and knowledge, even makeshift skills. The government should provide tools and media that are in accordance with the needs and are suitable for today's times. Okay, after hearing the third important point, and then we can next to the fourth or the last important points is about educations. As the speaker told in the video, there are still many farmers who rely on knowledge that their parents have told them a long time ago, and they learn from long times, and then they learn from practice because their parents taught them to immediately see how the farming process is like, and don't be surprised why they manage it. It is very good, but it has become a habit, but only with a very minimal knowledge, and that is very unfortunate. So the speaker felt very sorry, and finally he said he would help provide more specific agricultural science so the farmers can be understand it better, and then maybe the farmers even can develop several techniques to produce quality agricultural products. Finally, all of the important points that I got from the TED video that I already watched before is already done. Okay, there are four important points that I got from the TED video. Do you still remember it? Okay, let me remember you. Okay, so the first important thing is about the factors, and the second one is about the tools and media, and the third is about solutions, and the fourth is about education. So keep it in remember. Okay, so the conclusion is that all works needs educate facilities and capabilities. Therefore the government needs to facilitate properly and for the sake of mutual needs and good, especially for the farming professions that's discussed in the TED video that I already watched before. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Sorry for any mistake. I hope you can enjoy this video, and then I hope you can get informations from this video, and thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.